Well, today is February 29th, 2024, and it would be my son's birthday. He would have been 56 years old. He died last January 11th, 2024, assassinated by the Zelensky regime because he was an outspoken blogger reporter in favor of stopping the war. And as of the first day that Russia invaded Ukraine, he gave the reasoning for Putin's invasion. He was not for Russia at all. On the contrary, he was pro Ukraine, which is the country that he lived on since the year 2016. And it is the country where his two children live in. And he does not want the destruction of Ukraine whatsoever. On the contrary, he wants Ukraine to flourish as a nation. But Zelensky wanted the war. He was the one that caused the Russian invasion because all Russia needed was not to have Ukraine become a part of the NATO forces. By becoming, like Zelensky wanted, a nation gathered under the NATO umbrella, Russia would have been surrounded by NATO countries pointing missiles to Moscow. Now, I want you to tell me what was the difference of the Russian posture right now of not accepting missiles pointing at Moscow with what happened in 1962 in October when John Kennedy told Khrushchev to take out those missiles that he had taken into Cuba. Obviously, the USA did not want Cuba to have missiles, nuclear missiles, pointing at Washington. So tell me, what was the difference between Putin and John Kennedy? My son was a very outspoken person against Zelensky. Zelensky is a neo-Nazi dictator. I am sure that he is profiting from the war. And I am wondering, of that money that Zelensky is making a profit, how much is he sending back to the USA via Hunter Biden? Don't forget that we have a president that is a senile, decrepit old man. And what he's doing to the USA is bringing shame to my beloved USA. This is outrageous. This man has to leave the presidency. At least we will have elections by year end, but this man should go as soon as possible from the White House. I am asking Capitol to bring impeachment to Joe Biden. He cannot continue making wars around the world and bringing shame to the USA and spending billions of taxpayers' money by sending armaments and cash to countries like Ukraine, like Israel. Israel is doing a genocide against Palestinians. They suffered from Hitler during the Second World War a genocide. They under Biden are doing a genocide to the Palestinian nation. Please, world, human beings, open your eyes. This cannot continue, or we will lose our planet. All Biden, and in particular, that warmonger, Victoria Nuland, want to have the USA fight China, fight Iran. We are going in the right directions where we, the American nation, the USA, will be destroyed. And the whole world will be destroyed. You are looking for a nuclear exchange. Russia is supported by China, supported by India, supported by Iraq. They are nuclear countries. We are in a state that we have to stop. We have to stop on our tracks right now, or it's going to be too late. We have to stop wars in the world. It's enough. My son gave his life defending free speech, and you, decrepit, senile Biden, did not support him. An American citizen born in Los Angeles on the 29th of February 1968. He was using his rights of free speech, and you did not defend him. You are a disgrace. You are a shame as a human being. You are an evil man. And I hope people of goodwill in the United States realize sooner than later that we cannot have people like this senile, evil Biden. Good night.